It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, Kyocera published their fiscal year ending March 31st, 2022. The numbers are out, and folks, the numbers look fantastic. I want to get on the Sharp Interactive board and share those numbers with you. But I got to be honest with you, folks. I'm excited about Kyocera's numbers because they're pretty consistent. Kyocera seems to be able to deliver operating profit on a regular basis, and they can end their year with an operating profit. And that's exciting. That's exciting for the industry. But that tells you that Kyocera's got some pretty good leaders out there. They have to be doing a lot of things right in these trying times to grow revenue and produce operating profit. And I want to congratulate all the leaders at Kyocera, and I want to do a shout out to Oscar Sanchez here in the United States. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. When I was looking at Kyocera's numbers, I was thinking to myself, maybe Kyocera could have another revenue stream. They could put together a clinic. They could invite the OEMs that are failing miserably, bring them to the clinic and teach them how to grow revenue and produce operating profit. I just thought I'd throw that in there because, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be real honest with you. I think Kyocera needs a whole lot more respect in the marketplace. You know, I did a video not too long ago and I said, why don't we take Konica Minolta off as one of the top 5 players? When the industry talks about the top 5 players, you got Konica in there, and I think Konica needs to come off of there. They can't make any money, right? Their operating profit's been pitiful for a long time. And so why should they get to be recognized as one of the top 5? I think Kyocera needs to be in that group. Our friends over at Sharp are another one. Need to be in that group, and we'll see where Sharp's numbers come out here pretty quick. But ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is Kyocera is delivering results. And you don't see a lot of press releases about Kyocera. Maybe they don't need to do nonsensical press releases and tell everybody what they're going to do and then do nothing. Maybe they just focus on actually delivering results into the marketplace. And if you look at your numbers, I think that's exactly what they're doing. So without any further ado, let's jump on the Sharp Interactive board. So we got the financial presentation. There it is. I put some slides together. This one I want to talk about their top line, the entire Kyocera Corporation, and their operating profit on that top line number. And folks, I translated it for you, but their top line number was $14.6 billion, and their operating profit was $1.1 billion, or 8.1%. Congratulations again to all the leadership at Kyocera. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. But let's look a little bit closer to home, those friends of mine that sell supply and service print equipment. Their document solutions unit, $2.8 billion in top line revenue, operating profit of $255.9 million. Which represents 9.1%. Congratulations. Congratulations. 9.1% in that document solutions group. This is fantastic news. Keep doing what you're doing because you're delivering results. Ladies and gentlemen, I pulled this slide up here because I want to talk a little bit about this. This was in their presentation. I added this Task Alpha Pro 1500 because I wanted to talk about this inkjet technology. You know, when Kyocera kicked off this inkjet production machine, I was like, what the hell are you doing? I wanted to call up Oscar and say, what are you doing? We got enough of these things out there. Small percentage of the market, get out of the business. I started studying this inkjet technology, and I realized that ink is the future, right? I'm not the only one that believes that one day all the MFPs will be ink-based, laser will be gone. I mean, it's just more efficient. We all know that, right? So that one day that's going to happen. But in the meantime, there's a lot of activity in the industrial print space around ink. And when I was looking at their financials and I'm listening to them talking about textile printing and all these things, industrial applications, that's the home run for ink. And it's going to be a big home run, and whoever has those great technologies are going to prosper. Kyocera has a lot of great technologies around ink heads and ink technology. And this Task Alpha Pro production machine is an example of that. So it'll be interesting how that production machine changes the production space, because it is definitely delivering the future to the present. You know, most of the production machines out there are laser-based. The world's moving more to ink. Ink's a lot better. There's a lot of reasons why ink's better, right? We all know those reasons. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in this industrial space. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we're printing on tile before it's fired. Okay? We're taking, particle board and printing oak flooring on top of it so that people can make like oak floors out of it. We're painting on murals on walls with inkjet technology. Inkjet technology is changing. It's changing the landscape of what people can do with art. And in the industrial space, it's going to be very, very interesting. Now, I want to be absolutely clear that Ray, the end of the day with Ray, is not telling dealers to start getting into the industrial print space. Okay? Get into the industrial print space. When you write a business plan, you understand exactly how to deliver in the industrial print space, and you understand how to make money in the industrial print space, and you put together the right human capital to let you execute in the industrial print space. And by the way, that goes the same for production print. It's not a hobby. You know, sometimes our industry hears diversification, industrial print. Oh, Ray said industrial print. We're going to go into industrial print. No, you're not. Unless you have the right plan. That would be as stupid as getting into the electrical vehicle charging stations without the right plan. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about Kyocera's financials. They came in with some nice numbers. We should all give them an applause. They deserve the accolades because everybody watching me knows this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all tomorrow.